Okay, I should be live. Hello, everyone! Give me just a second to get fully set up. As you know, I'm never ready for the start of a stream. Sorry, I don't know what compelled me. Today is Sunday, and even though Sun is not here, I promised Sun that I would start playing Phoenix Wright, and I'd finish the third game. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. But just give me a second while I put the last few finishing touches together, and then we can get to playing. And let's see. Okay, I got that. Sorry, just give me a second. Yeah, no, that's basically all that's gonna be happening today. I'm looking forward to it. I know I really enjoyed. Son, good to see you. Hello, give me just a second. I'm getting everything set up the way I like it. Cause that's the way, I like it. So, yeah. Raven! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, Raven. Hello. And happy National Sibling Day. I didn't realize it was. But yes, happy National Sibling Day regardless. Oh, wait, I forgot my controller. I'm a fool. I am the biggest of fools. Okay. I know my controller's a little low on battery, so I gotta plug it in. Floof. Oh, Raven, I'm sorry. I don't actually have a floof command. I should ask Groovy how it works. The void is here and purring. Oh, Umbreon. So sweet. And I still appreciate the floof, though, Raven. I floof you too, even though it's not a command. We can say that it happened. Alright, the switch is on. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry. Had a bit of a heart attack. I was like, oh no, I didn't put the game in, and then I remembered it's a digital game. There we go. Check if the software can be played, because it can. And then we will, play the game. But hi, how's it going, everyone? How's your Sunday? Your Sun Day? How's that going? Capcom. But I have to go to sleep. Oh no. Well, it's okay. I understand. I am such an idiot. I am so sorry. I don't know why I thought Justice for All was the third one. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to change to change games. Oh, whoops. Trials. Hold on. I'm sorry. I've made a huge mistake. I'm a fool. And yeah, it's totally fine, Raven. I understand. I'm just glad to see you at all, and I hope you have a good day at work. And yeah. I'm pushing buttons. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I have made a huge mistake, and I need to correct it. Oh, thank you, Raven. I mean, you have a sub, right? So you do actually have a boop as well. But hold on, I just realized I have to correct the mistake. I'm sorry for this. Okay. Okay, we should be okay now. I am so sorry for the mix-up. I'm usually a lot better. I don't know, my brain was like, oh, Justice for All, that's the third one. No, it's not. Yeah. We're gonna play this game. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories. So, when I got the Phoenix Wright trilogy on 3DS, I powered through the first 2 games, and it was awesome. And then I think I just burnt myself out, and I started the 3rd game and dropped it, and I've picked it up a couple of times, but I never saw it through to completion. Yeah, how did he get into this mess? Why did he kill a man? That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. Telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. She's an alien. In disguise. Don't talk about her like that. She told me yesterday she was an Earthling. It's Phoenix. Me, I didn't do it. Yes, you did, Phoenix. Own up to it. Sorry, I'm getting adjusted. Alright. Earlier, Mia Fey's second trial. Yeah, the sweater is really hideous. Ew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Ahem! It's Grossberg. Yes. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning. Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down. You don't want to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. It's like a Wesley sweater. I mean, or Weasley sweater. Yes, yeah, it really is. I'm relaxed. I totally am. Look at my lapels. I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous today. In the big leagues. Are there junior leagues of lawyership? I wouldn't know. Second time in court. Why was second time in red? I handle this case quite forcefully, too. Already. Excuse me, sorry, I'm so tired. Drill Sergeant Beef woke me up at 6 today, and I'm just so tired. So I'm very sorry if I'm a little yawny, a little tired. Not that, you see. I mean, of course I have, I think. And, oh god, my brain is just scrambled. He's a very sweet cat, but, oof. Way too early for that. Drill Sergeant Beef, yes. Phoenix. Phoenix, keep your mask on your face. Nobody wants COVID. I'll give it all I got. It'll be fine, no problem. Ryan, hey, good to see you, I appreciate you. Thank you, hi. How are you doing today? Have a cold or something, Mr. Rye? It's Wright. James Wright. Like the Flying Brothers? I mean, I guess so? It's not the first thing I would have said. Funny how the mask looks normal. Yeah. It is. Doc says this way, I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Exactly. Thank you, Phoenix. Even back in 2004, you were being quite considerate. You have nothing to fear in court today. I'm truly innocent. I promise I will save you. Please let go of my shirt. doing good, but went somewhere and started feeling bad after something came up, so... Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I'm sorry that things aren't going so well, but hopefully I can, cheer you up a little bit. This game is ahead of its time. Indeed it was. Strong for your client. Still pretty new at this lawyer thing. Excuse me again. First time I appeared in court was a year ago. That trial traumatized me so badly I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. Really? It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. No longer am I persecuting clowns. This time I'm gonna win. For my client and for myself. April 11th. It doesn't even give the year. Doing a 4th playthrough. Oh, Croc! Yes, I'm so sorry, I forgot to address you. Hi! Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Resident Evil 7 so much. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh man, him with a full head of hair. Today is, Mia Fey, was it? I really should get around to Resident Evil 7. I bought it on PlayStation for the express purpose of playing it in VR, but I haven't done it yet. Under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Oh, April 11th is tomorrow. Damn it! I should have streamed tomorrow. A bit of an emergency. Yes, well. Don't let him scare you, Mia. He's just an old man. Punch him in the dick. Of course, Your Honor, I think. Well, Mr. Payne.
Yes, well. I can't believe a veteran like me is babysitting a new defense lawyer.
You've been the tutorial for 3 games now, buddy.
Like to see you with summary of events and take a question. Yes, this occurred on campus of Ivy University. Cause it's Ivy League, get it? Anyway, the murder victim was named Doug Swallow, and not related to his swallowing. He was a 4th year student studying pharmacology.
King of the tutorial circuit. Yeah. Sounds like he was a very bright young man.
Yes, well, he swallowed the brightness and became the darkness.
Yeah, photo.
His future was so bright, he got electrocuted.
Discovered the victim's body. And the defendant, who obviously bungled his getaway, they then called the police. Very suspicious indeed. So we have photo 1. I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo, as most deaths tend to be.
Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. It's a rather unusual death.
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
It was a very painful death.
Perhaps the defense would like to take this question.
Simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a genteel man, if you will.
He really gives off that kind of vibe. Is it the cause? Will go on. I mean, this was April 11th, 2004. They didn't know any better. I hate and love that voice. I mean, it fits him so well, doesn't it? I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. Then what was I doing hopping onto the case? My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now see here. The details of your case are filed on the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you? You've played 2 other full games like this. Kelsey! Good to see you.
I think I can do it by pressing the R button.
All the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good hard look at the data and think carefully before you answer, my dear. Quill! It's so good to see you, Quill! How are you doing? Oh, your voices are on point today, thank you. Gotta stay calm, I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. I just pressed the R button. Here. What was the cause of death? Yeah. According to the court record, it was fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution, But he words. How could such a thing happen? It's not like there was an exposed wire in the photograph. A new super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there is one more vital issue.
What's that?
Why, motive, of course. It has no place here, but I want to bring it up anyway. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant.
Bad blood? What do you mean?
Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this.
I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. Neither do I. That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. Yeah, I can't think of anyone less smooth. Isn't that the cleavage of some kind of court? Yeah, I mean, not in America. Like, maybe in America, but not in America. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. They made a sweater after him. A cleavage be taking over the whole court? Well, it's a cleavage so large you could store a file in it. So that's where the court record is. Grossberg, it's called Grodmerg for nothing. Yeah. This time I would like you to see some supporting, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Evidence? What's that? No need to get worked up over this. Called a Grossberg for nothing. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. All our weapons can be found in the court record. All the evidence you need, and then shove it in old Mr. Graybeard's face. Or old Graybeard's face. Yes, sir, into old Graybeard's face. Where is he? The Seven Seas? Try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. You can people's profiles as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with the R button. So be sure to go all over it. I mean, I guess I would want to see Mia go all over it. Sorry. That was, wow. A little too much confidence. I'll go all over. She was going everywhere. Currently has a cold. The cause of bad blood. Presents. Mango, it's good to see you, Mango! Oh yeah, it's gonna be this kind of stream. Oh no. This woman right here. That skank. Sorry. Dahlia Hawthorne, was it? No, it's Hollia Dawthorne.
Very good, Mrs. Fay. You seem to have picked up on this, at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't know anything about that, though. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. She was very fond of him. Until he spat. Clearly, she has a part to play in the story.
He's done it again. With all the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. I'm not having a fun time, to be honest. I'm so sorry, Mango. Is it the sickness, or are you saying that it's my stream? Because I wouldn't blame you if it's my stream. Well, or if it's the sickness.
If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright, namesake of the franchise.
The defendant himself? Well, Mrs. Fay? I thought Grossberg was the green... No, that's Mr. Payne. Grossberg is the big guy. It's fine, after all, he's innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Oh, it's the sickness 100%. Okay, I thought you were saying, like, I was not being entertaining. I was like, have you not heard this Winston Payne voice? Every few minutes, cough really hard. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I hate that kind of sickness. Like, you feel like you're gonna crack a rib from coughing. It's awful.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, yes, my name is Phoenix Wright. No, I shouldn't give him that one. My first job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. That's my job, to be a suspect. Before you were arrested. I was a university student.
Mr. Wright, you understand that you were suspected in the death of your fellow student, Mr.
But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I was... The fellow passing his cold to the rest of us.
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, spit it out. Just get a huge loogie out. I love shadow streams. You might not after this stream. But heck, thank you. Tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. Suspect sounds pretty sus. It indeed does. But Phoenix Wright doesn't really have pecs, so he can't be a suspect. I'm sorry. That was so dumb. That was the worst. Why are you all here? I'm sorry. I've lost my mind. I've said this many times before. I've lost my mind. I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find the body. and him in it, and then I removed him from it. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll try and stop. I see. So you hardly knew the victim. Well, then you must not have been the murderer. Looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. Huh?
It seems you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
Would that be mace? Because I feel like I need some.
This witness still has to undergo something called a cross-examination.
Cross-examination? He's right. It's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. The purpose is to determine a witness's testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? Is that when you're playing the NES game and somebody... You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to finish that. I've thought better of it. Witness is lying. The statements will conflict with the other court record. With the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he's your client in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What did he mean by that? Duty? Okay, so she came to defend a case and doesn't know shit. Yeah, exactly. Forcing a guy with glasses like the guy's a part of the most oppressed group of all, gamers. Exactly. That's kind of the inspiration. Lie, a contradiction? Oh, then, Your cross-examination, if you please, Mrs. Fay. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. He has been. Otherwise, this wouldn't be a Phoenix Wright game. Can you imagine if they actually had a Phoenix Wright game where the person we cross-examined is just wholly telling the truth? Oh, I admit I was there. What do you mean by there? Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Place where something happened. Something? You mean murder?
You can't hide what happened. We have photographic evidence. That conquers all.
Anyway, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? You said you didn't know the victim. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident. A coincidence, eh? But I'm not a killer. I'm a killed, because it's past tense. You say you found the... Okay, my brain for a split second thought it said booty. I was like, so you found the booty. So you called the police? So who called the police? Huh?
Unfortunately, it was some of the other students that notified police.
Other students? There's more than one student at a school?
They were witnesses. Witnesses who saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
All I did was find a body. I mean, yeah. Finding a body doesn't mean you killed the person. You stop sneezing every time you're in a bind. Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body, and that's when I learned I have a sneezing condition, where I can't lie without sneezing. But I hardly knew the guy to begin with. So you didn't know his face or even his name, right? Right, well, no. That is, I mean... So, which is it? Did you know him or not? Now see here, can't avoid answering questions by sneezing all day. That would be an interesting way to delay a testimony. Like, sorry, I can't answer, I'm sneezing too much. I guess I did know his name. News to me, why didn't he tell me that before? He used to date Dolly. Who's this Dolly person? 1-3, good to see you. Hi, how are you doing? Be the lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh, I see. Ah, young love, so bittersweet. That's all I knew about him. Dahlia likes bad boys. How are you doing, 1-3? Having a good day? By the way, for everyone who's watching, this is going to be a new thing. Every Sunday, I'm going to be streaming this game until I finish. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. Yeah. Why would I even? That doesn't sound right. You hardly knew him. Why would you say that he was a stuck-up British wannabe? Ha! Well, Mr. Wright? No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear. I'll give you an opportunity to revise your testimony, thereby allowing perjury to continue. How is it you knew the victim, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Because there's no reason anyone else would wear a Union Jack. Yes, that's right. Saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figured he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. You mean... Union Jack? Your heart? I think fishier than the salmon I ate last night. Can I ask you something, Miss Faye? Yes? Who's this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow? Oh my god.
The Union Jack is the Oh, actually, the Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag.
Oh, I see. So you mean, like the Stars and Stripes, right? Except British.
As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
That's pretty sarcastic to say to a judge. Something strange about this bit just now? There's a contradiction here. With evidence, I mean... I can handle it myself. You mustn't try to bite off more than you can show me yet. I'll be fine, I know what I have to do. You can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing, when you go into state of contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof. One more time. And I was there, but I'm not a killer. Yeah, okay, hardly knew the guy. British wannabe, he was always wearing the Union Jack. And that is when I present the photo, which has no Union Jack on it.
Objection!
Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right on his back. He was back, Jack. Please take a look at this crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back, except for an open electrical wire. He's wearing a leather jacket. On the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. So the impression he accidentally came across the body. Oh, well, obviously I took off his jacket and then put it back on him. What he was wearing underneath that jacket. I mean, that's always the first thing I do when I find dead bodies, is to take their clothes off of them and then put them back on. You've been lying to me. Please forgive me. Mia, you've made our client cry. Let it. That P doesn't stand for Phoenix anyway. It stands for Plier.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination.
Yes, thank you, it was.
Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear this land simply stumble. One does not simply walk into Mordor, and he did not simply stumble upon the crime scene.
Uh-oh, did I go too far? By the way, Mr.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
I took some, but clearly it's not working.
Over-the-counter brown cold killer X? Not to be confused with Red X, which is Robin's alter ego.
Yeah, it kills colds good. Except for when it doesn't, because I still have the cold. Fan of Cold Killer X.
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, no, it's in my body. Seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? I mean, he has lost it, Mia, but not in the way you might be thinking. Mr. Wright.
Shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? It's in this photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh.
What's this? It's in the victim's hands. It's Cold Killer X.
Objection!
No, it's a bird. It's a plane. You're not gonna bottle Cold Killer X in my apartment.
Objection. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid your argument will work. There's no doubt as to whose bottle could have belonged to. His fingerprints are all over it. Tasty, tasty fingerprints.
Oh, I enjoy this too much.
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow might have picked up a bottle of medicine and swallowed it. Dropped by Mr. Wright and hid it in his hand. Which is why we took a photograph of it, because it was so hidden. His purpose in doing so could only identify the killer's Phoenix Wright. Or it was planted.
Order in the court. Your Honor, I'd like to present this bottle
As evidence.
Very well. We'll accept it into the record. I'm so happy right now. I'm glad you're happy. I mean, ultimately, I am doing it for you, so...
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken. It was kind of weird.
Broken?
It ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it, almost like an electrocution of some kind. Well, Mr. Wright, you have an explanation for all of it.
This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks, my poor hemorrhoids. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so he agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. Talked for a bit, and then around 3, we split up. Later, when I went back, I found him lying there. Been taking cold killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. It hasn't been certified yet.
But clearly he is telling lies. Because we're allowed to cross-examine him.
How did he get your number?
Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. This Dolly person is Dahlia Hawthorne. It's kind of embarrassing. She's my sweetheart. Why is it embarrassing? You literally referred to her as your girlfriend earlier. Oomph. What was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry. Just felt like slapping something all of a sudden.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
Nasty love triangles. Yeah, you never want love triangles. You definitely want love lines. Yeah. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, we were both there right on time. So the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. No love arches are much more stable. Well, technically, love triangles are very stable, because triangles are very stable, but we don't want triangles. Alchemist of IVU. An alchemist? I see. Gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had the whole laboratory and everything. I mean, it's not like he was on a campus where he was supposed to be learning it. It's filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high-voltage electricity. What do you have against triangles? They're dangerous, clearly. A triangle is at risk of killing one of its points. Like this happened. This is quite an ambitious young man. No, I do. I feel like the timing of the meeting is more relevant. Certainly met at 2:45. Yeah, pretty sure that's the time class ends. Always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? These pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something.
Let's go on with your testimony.
So what is it you were talking about? Oh, you know, a chew cough. Can you imagine if it just got to that point where he couldn't even fake it anymore? He's just, a chew, cough. Yeah, that was maybe the time we should meet again. Hang out again sometime? I wish that were true. I mean, you could visit his grave. That's technically hanging out with him. found him lying there.
Hold it!
So you say you went back. Yeah, that's when I found the body. But why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. And why? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Okay. Achoo, achoo. The atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one's buying this. I'll buy that for $1. To catch a cold this time of year, isn't it? I mean, it's not like diseases exist year-round. I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. Guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? Because that's definitely how you catch human-transmitted diseases. Common sense is not always gone. You're taking cold medicine. Oh, I always took one after meals. Pretty sure all my friends knew about it. But it's fine, because they're imaginary. They know everything about me. Did anyone else have imaginary friends as kids? I remember... Oh god, this unlocked a memory, but it's quick story time. When I was in, well, must have been like 3rd grade or something, I had kind of learned what the term pink elephant was, and so, like, I pretended to have a pink elephant, like, imaginary friend at school, and this one girl, like, didn't believe me, thought I was, like, making it up or whatever, and so I pretended to like, summon more of them by giving out this mating call, or, well, I mean, not mating call, a summoning call, that was like, and then, like, hundreds of them would appear. I was a weird kid. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? What does that have to do with anything? You never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the 2 of us. So my friends knew because they weren't there. They're just the greatest. A traditional American bento box. Magically delicious. I think that's Lucky Charms. I mean, at one point I was doing it just to make her upset, because she would, like, get mad at me. But yeah. You punched me in the jaw. I'm sorry, I felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. Well, Mia, I don't know. Can't seem to find any contradictions. He's not a natural born liar, you know. But still, we haven't had him continue this to spout nonsense. Yeah, words. I can't words today. What is wrong with me? He must be still hiding somewhere. Or... what am I reading? I'm, like, not reading. Okay. I'm certain he must still be hiding something. Information! Right now, it's information we need more than anything else. Truth is, I went because he called pharmacology department. I'm gonna press the other part. Yeah, both right on time. Yeah. Alchemy. Ho-ho. Okay, ask about the pharmacology department. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. I don't know that much about it. I think there's a farm, and there's some colleges around. You said something interesting. So the department, strange, that whole high-voltage electricity. Oh, I see. They sure look dangerous. Almost like somebody could get killed. Non-standard voltages, so there are high-voltage cables everywhere. You mean like the ones in the photograph? Set up all around the building. High-voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. No. I think that's enough for now. At approximately the time of his death, the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. My name is Frank. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean?
I knew it was too much work for a little girl.
That's how you know he really is a gamer. However, there's one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. How was the victim electrocuted? It's not like we know any source of electricity around there. It's been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is, you are correct, Your Honor.
How exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? Somehow establish how it was done. Maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye? I believe we've pieced together everything we've heard up until now. We should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive. Thank you.
Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of court.
Yeah, sure. You do what you want, Payne.
The attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence.
Of course I know that. I'd totally forgotten about that. How could you forget? That's literally the job. This is the one? Yeah, this is the one. For the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? There's a source of electricity here? No, I can't believe it. There's nothing anomalous about this picture. Is it the giant sparking thing? Right here. What is that? A severed electrical cable, I believe. Remember the testimony we've heard? Machines, yeah, high voltage. Because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere, and then they got severed. High voltage cable? Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. Certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been the high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
And why is that? Which is certainly true. It's not all, we have proof.
Irrefutable proof. To establish him as the murderer.
You do? What is it?
It's fingerprints.
No, I don't want a fingerprints. Classic Animaniacs joke. We got him here. The defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle.
Take another look at the crime scene photo. With my gunner optics gaming glasses.
You can see he's wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well. Reference, I get you. Yes, it was clearly imprinted on the victim's, or on the chest area of the victim's jacket. A palm print of the defendant's very own hand. What?
I can think of only one way Mr. Gunn left a print like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Order number 5. That's enough. I think we can conclude there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us. We're done. Mr. Grossberg, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. You're wrong. Mr. Wright's innocent. Further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor. This time I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case. I need to improve my graphics card, though. Rendering takes forever. Do you have something to further add, Miss Faye? Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. What it is you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end. How noble.
Objection! We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
Wait a minute. Mr. Wright. I'll tell you what really happened.
Objection! I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need to go for further.
I did it. I killed him. I admit it, I pushed him. It's my fault. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your own sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that! I forget how this case goes. Was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we're all convinced. Please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. Okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Thank you. I did push the victim. It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake. Oh my god. Was that a thing in 2004? Jesus. What a reference. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. Lost my temper and gave him a shove. That moment I heard some kind of loud noise. A while after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was lying there dead.
The explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. 12 fell back and didn't touch the electrical cable. And he died from shock. That is to say, the electrical shock, and not the shock of how amazingly stupid you are.
Simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted, even though I don't think that's how that really works.
I'm pretty sure if you touch a live cable, you're getting electrocuted. Like, at that point it doesn't matter if you're covered in water or not. I could be wrong on this. I'm not a physicist, but like once the electricity's inside your body, I don't think the water outside of your body really has that much of an effect. Something like that. Even I would have noticed it. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Miss Faye, if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without any further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Your Honor. Actually, son, you're a scientist, right? Don't you know about that? Does the body conduct electricity any better when it's wet? From rain, I mean, not like somebody put water in the body. When I pushed the victim. That guy, he was talking bad about Dolly. I bet he was. What kind of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things, like to stop seeing her. She was a bad girl. It does. Don't touch her when you're wet. Well, okay, but like, that's for the initial thing, right? My understanding was that, like, once the electricity actually gets into you, that's, you know, that's it. Like, the water helps it get into your body, but beyond that, it's not like your body shocks any less, is my understanding. It's a bad girl. Is that all? Yep. You heard him yourself. Oh boy! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos! You're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, I mean, if he was gonna get pushed into that electrical cable, I don't think it would be any easier or harder for him to get electrocuted. I just lost my temper and gave him a shove. Can you tell me a little more can you tell me more about what happened in a little more detail? Guy said he just said what he wanted to say to me. God, I can't read today. Then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. And I couldn't just let him leave. So I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. Just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. Enough to imprint my fingerprints on leather, but light. Did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen? Right, there was nothing like that at all. Possible you merely overlooked it? Guess it's possible. Steamroll you with, like, cheap asphalt. That's clever, I like that. That moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. Say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? Not sure, but it was really loud. It was like snap. You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. It's not like it has any relevance to this case or anything.
Hehehe. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
Objection!
The way she slams her desk is very weird. I don't know why I don't like her, like... Because, you know, Phoenix Wright, he does the, like, arms down thing, but hers kind of like... You know? It's weird. It looks weird to me. What should I do? I'm treading on dangerous ground. Loud noise may be extremely important. Try to remember. It's like a sharp crack. Could it have been? Pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. I agree, her slap is weird, thank you. I was noticing it, but I didn't know if I should say something or not. Right on top of it, and it broke. Probably the noise I heard. Umbrella. Did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail. Kind of like the owner. Oh, wow. Jeez. I know, he only got electrocuted. What a wimp. Any kind of umbrella. It's totally soaked to the bone. Oh, well. Of course it's important. Of course it's important. No, this cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. To officially have it entered into the testimony.
Ha! How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
Agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. Shaman, he fell down on top of his cheap umbrella. So, fell on top of his umbrella. Are you certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if it hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. Jesus! First we're talking about, you know, attacking a man and then stealing from him? Jeez. Probably stayed up late for nights. The time knitting it for me. I don't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. comic is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. I'm sorry. Continue on with your testimony. Well, after I left, I started to get worried. Shoved the victim. Actually, hold on. I want to see something before we continue. Yeah, that's definitely what I should present. Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious.
You left without checking Mr. Swallow's condition.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I got worried about him later. He was just lying there, dead. We are going to present the photo again. Oh, whoops. Wrong button.
Objection!
I missed not having someone here to do the controlling for me. So I can just like read chat and kind of pay attention to the story. Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the atrocity earlier. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. Oh, I miss you too. Yeah. Yeah, and it's also nice to have someone to bounce ideas off of, because if I want to say something that's not related to the game, I'm gonna have to, like, wait on a line. I don't know. It would be nice if I had someone who would allow me to take my eyes off the screen for 2 seconds. Look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim, actually. It's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely right. The vision here is obvious. Defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. After he was pushed by the defendant, was still alive. No!
No!
Victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
Presented as evidence immediately. There, is that immediate enough for you?
The umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Objection!
But he was on top of it, so it couldn't be. Yep. Simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. I mean, you don't know that. Maybe it was like a Category 4 hurricane, and like the wind flipped over the body. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. The smallest doubt remains, I cannot render a final judgment.
No!
Let's say I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think that I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess, you have another witness?
Incontrovertible.
Is Dahlia Hawthorne? Dude, the defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. But we didn't think it was important to bring her on first.
Trying to bring bad news to you, my dear. My lady.
I do like that animation. You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious. What do you mean by that? I think this is a good point for us to stop at. The court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. This is also a good chance. Doing all these voices is hurting my throat, and I ran out of water, so I am going to refill my water. I will be right back. Hi! So, yeah, so we're don't worry, you haven't missed too much. We just got to the point where we finished cross-examining Phoenix. Sorry what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. It's all right, am I right? Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. And also, Emerald, so you know, this is gonna be a new Sunday thing. Every Sunday, I will be streaming this game until I finish. So ever since I've been back, I've been kind of doing different games, but my current plan is, because I did Time Splitters, and that's probably gonna be finished pretty quick, but there's gonna be Time Splitters Future Perfect, and then on Sundays there's Phoenix Wright, and my next stream is going to be the other game that I'm gonna be playing for a while. It's a JRPG, so it should last a while. And I really hope everyone's excited for that, because I'm excited. But yeah, my schedule will turn into more of a routine. Great, yeah. And plus, Sun is gonna be here, and Sun will be helping me this time, because, because now the situation's reversed, where Sun knows what's gonna happen and I don't. My Dolly, she'll save me, I just know she will. Why do you think that? She's the love of my life, that's why. Love of your life, huh? Mind telling me more about how you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Yes, and you can help too, that is true, Emerald. First met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Actually studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway. Bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. Oh, okay, you know what? Because I've played this intro a couple times, I do actually remember this scene a little bit. So, I think the farthest I've gotten in this game is like second trial, and then I dropped it. So I don't remember that much, but I do remember this, I think. It was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Only place there's only one case I don't know. Okay, well, I'll do my best. Oh, here, take a look at this. This photograph, every time I do it makes me laugh. It was the day we met as a symbol of our love. I'm wearing it around her neck that day. But then, she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. Give it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly. Memories. Sorry. I'd be so happy I show it to everyone I meet. I share my happiness with the whole world. You definitely don't want to share that happiness. Anyway, so after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia 8 months ago wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you know? But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this, a newspaper clipping? Oh, wait, sorry, that's not... it's gonna be hard for me to do all the voices on my own. What's this, a newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? I mean, it's not like we're in a murder trial right now. Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? hope you don't mind. Oh, wait. I hope you don't mind, Miss Grossberg. Or Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like the recess is about over. We better all get moving. Guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Maybe it's because you're a slow reader. Am I right, player? They changed the save noise! Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. I've always wanted to say that. It's in my favorite anime.
Ooh, butterflies. The stiff silence. My long career as a judge, I've been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you're ready to go with complete sincerity. way to prove your bias, Judge. Oh, I can't believe he's actually falling for this.
Oh, now then, Miss Witness, could you state your full name? I don't know how to talk to girls.
Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, then you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel.
Beef! Hi, Beef! Are you sweet? Wanna come up? Come up. Meow. Meow. Why you meow? Why you being a meow? What's going on? Beef? Soft kittens? Come up here.
No? Okay. he just wants to lay on the floor, I guess. Beef.
I know.
He loves having his butt scratched. He's being a loaf.
You were so cute.
Oh, bash them with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I feel right at home.
Not at all.
It was nothing. Jeez, what a bunch of words that are banned on Twitch. What is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say it's been an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine. Oh, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Couldn't have said it better myself, Mia.
Sir?
Is there something I can help you with?
Just go on and say whatever's on your mind. Drill Sergeant Beef. He is Drill Sergeant Beef. Isn't that right, Beefies? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's on the floor. The reference, I know, right? I mean, they already made a Harlem Shake joke, so...
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Yes, I can see why you'd say that. It's going to be a tough witness, alright. You need to go to the Whole Foods and get Chinese Oh man, that sounds amazing, but also I don't want to eat so much ice cream that I vomit. Only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. She must be a... You know what? No, sorry, I'm not gonna go there. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. It does sound delicious. Get your own pint while you can. That's true, but also calories. I need to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Feeny and Doogie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Doogie got all wobbly and just collapsed. And that doesn't explain what was explained earlier. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there, went to go find some other students, and they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Well, beginning case over. Ryan, hey, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're still here.
Young lady, as old as I am, I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
That is really creepy. Please don't say that.
Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
Feeny makes me so mad. Why? Why would it make you mad? I've just been doing nothing else while listening. Hey, that's fine. I mean, as long as I'm entertaining and not being a bother. But I would never. Hold it! There's more than that, witness. I can't allow this to continue. What do you mean by that? Please, let me cross-examine with my... just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win this case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Yeah, no, I get what you mean about the... But I didn't understand why the nickname bothers. It's such a weird nickname, it sounds like he's a deer. I mean... I don't know, Feeny doesn't sound like deer to me. It sounds like a bird, if anything. Like, oh, there's a red-footed Feeny. You know? Like, I don't know. Corn! It's good to see you, too.
Teehee, you haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
I just had ribs. Oh, that sounds delicious. A red-footed Feeny? Yeah! Like a toy. Groovy! Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up. Hi, Groovy! I disagree, it's totally a deer name. And yes, Groovy, what's going on? You're not falling asleep with Snell. It's fine, you're here. That's the important thing. Yes, we've met before, once. In the bedroom. I mean, what? In any case, Mia Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madame Fey.
Madame? You told me you wouldn't use that name outside of the room. I'm just late. I know, it's fine, Groovy. Don't worry about it. When ribs are involved, I turn into a fight. I love ribs. Ribs are delish. My dad used to make I don't know what it exactly is, but it was called dinosaur ribs. And, like, it was the special kind of ribs that we grilled, and it was so good. I loved them. Son, so glad to see you again. Yes, so, in honor of Sunday, every Sunday I'm going to be playing this game until I beat it. And we also have Beef here on the floor. But Beef is sleeping, so...
Hey, the Beefies, you are so cute. You are the cutest.
Flush out from... Yep. That's... That comes with the territory.
I've been planning to go to Feeney's after the class was over. Feeny and Doogie.
Or Dougie. I don't like that nickname. Like, is it Doogie or Dougie? Because Doogie sounds kind of like Dookie. But if it's Dougie, I don't know, that just sounds weird. And Son has to attend every Sunday, yes. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Phoenix Wright is in the art department. Art department? Phoenix Wright? Artist extraordinaire? Doesn't have the same ring. If that's the case, then what are you doing by the pharmacology building? Okay, you know what? I actually just had a brilliant idea for a spin-off. You make like an art academy game based off of Phoenix Wright, and it's like Phoenix recounting a bunch of stories about, like, you know, his law stuff, and it's like a coloring book, but it has like a little bit of a story. Let me get food, don't panic. No worries. No worries, Groovy. Well, I'm just in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese Senryu poetry. Oh, how wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, isn't it? That's a really cool idea. I know, right? It would be like, oh, here's, you know, you draw a picture of Larry Butts, and it's like, oh yeah, Larry Butts, he was my first case. Like, and then, you know, you color him in and whatnot, and then you move on to the next page. That would be really fun. Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend. What? That's not satirical. Sounds like a midlife crisis, yeah. For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area. Oh, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. How else would you enter? Teleportation? I know, really. Feeny and Doogie, they were behind the building. Who's this Doogie person you Oh, I'm sorry, I'm referring to my Dookie. This is Mr. Doug Swallow. Sorry. I'm sorry, this is Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago. So what were Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I'm not sure who has less of ring, Gumshoe. It's definitely the judge. Gumshoe at least has some presence of mind. The judge is just totally like, oh, here's the next thing that happened. That must be the truth. I was raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Faye.
Don't drag the witness down to your level. Why am I being demonized here? Please, go on. What did you see next? And suddenly, Doogie got all wobbly and just collapsed. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right? Someone had a good case of alligator tears, seriously. I was watching the whole time. Feeny never do such a thing to Doogie. Is it Doogie or Dougie? I really think it's probably Dougie, but whenever I see it, it makes me think Doogie. Trouble on Doogie Island. Dougie. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Trouble on Doogie Island. Oh, what? No, I didn't... What? Sorry. I thought that was the... continue on. Yeah. Yo, stretchy beef. You stretch? Are you cute? Are you sweet? You are. Soft. His name was Doug Swallow? No, I know that, but... I mean, when you remove words like that, it becomes a different word. Or letters like that. So for no good reason, I know the judge will get angry. What should I do? Show the contradiction. Beef break. I know. I gotta check because I heard stretching noises. Feeble lies are not becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never.
Miss Fay, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she had no supporting... Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Jesus, this is hard on the throat. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on the Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It's already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. Got a scream of a high schooler. He really does. What? There's no need to cover for the defendant. It'd be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind. Where's the beef going? Why are you doing this, you silly? Are you being a silly? You're being a silly. Come up here, beef. Oh, stretch. Oh, beak stretch. Oh, and sits. Okay. Cute beef. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony, because I just committed perjury after all. Looks like we're finally getting somewhere. Let's see the moment he pushed Doogie.
Hold it!
Dougie. You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Doogie fell to the ground.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I keep saying Doogie.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Moments with beef, I know. Oh, beef, no, come back. Oh, okay. Beef is gone. Beef wants to do beef things.
Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either.
Then what about the loud crack? Oh, oops, hold on.
Hold it!
So then, what did it look like they were doing to you? I thought they were having a nice friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break. Yeah, seriously.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Okay, I guess you can do beef things with beef, yeah.
No, nothing out of the ordinary, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now, please proceed with your testimony.
Call the authorities.
When you say students, you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they were all very fond of their drugs.
You should rephrase that. Please try to stay on topic. We're not here about your cocaine addiction.
So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
Was Mr. White there?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance.
She called them all out. She did. Way to be a fucking narc, Dahlia. Sorry.
Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
Students knew what was going on. Narc. How the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed some kind of excited about something.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any information about the students. Did the students call the police?
Oh, so they called the police. I'm sorry, my voice slipped.
Yes, I was so panicked.
Well, yes, anyone would have been, my dear. She's telling us a super obvious lie. Pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Dig deep to find the contradiction. Okay, let me think about this for a second. So she'd been planning after class was over. They were talking behind the building. I didn't see the moment. Looked like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual. I feel like this is when I present Phoenix's testimony, because there was a loud sound when this happened. I'm doing it.
Objection!
Yeah. You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
Yes, he did. If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? I don't know, this pursuit theme isn't really doing it for me. I mean, it's still good, but, like, it doesn't have that kind of, like, rush of adrenaline you get like the first one. Did she not hear anything? Yeah. Booyah!
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. I mean, I hear socks every day.
According to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Ah!
May I have a moment to answer?
But by all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I couldn't hear them. I was listening to music at the time. I had my AirPods in, and I couldn't hear them.
Headphones? Does that mean both of your ears were covered? That's pretty hot.
I'm sorry, I really... I couldn't stop myself. Like, as soon as I saw the word ears, I was like, oh god, stop, don't say this, but my brain just, I couldn't not.
The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder, so I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions.
Bothered to remember. Yeah, I know, really.
As you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Testimony just now. It was bullshit! There's a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, and you know what comes after thunder, right?
Or wait. Is that how it... No, it's lightning comes before thunder. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, sorry. My brain am not working today.
Lightning is actually a discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, meow! Meow! Come here, Beef!
Sorry, I heard Beef wailing. Okay, yeah, I think he's done. Couldn't be playing by light travels faster than sound. Yes, yeah, that makes sense.
His death was electrocution.
Isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? That definitely wasn't what I thought. That was not the place I was going. Thought it had not occurred to me. Yeah. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. This very premise itself is mistaken. The defendant believes that Miss Swallow is hit by a stray bolt. I don't think that works. Doesn't lightning get attracted to, like, electricity stuff? Wouldn't it have gone for the electricity place thing first? This was actually accidental? That's never happened in an Ace Attorney game before. I guess we have to convict God. You did it, Mia. Yeah, but it was a plastic umbrella, which isn't as conductive.
Haha. I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye. I think I deserve a C at least. I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there was no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
Doug was murdered by Zeus. What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable definitely is linked to this case, even though we didn't bring it up earlier.
It's funny because they were all surprised when it's like, oh, the electrical cable must have done it. It's like, wow, I didn't think of that. And yet now you have evidence? Yeah, we blame you, God. How could you let this happen?
Well, this affidavit.
Who is this affidavit for?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their lab that day. Allow me to read out the court to the court the testimony of the pharmacologist. All equipment,
I can't speak.
all equipment in the lab lost power from all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab equipment is run on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying that the equipment is powered by a musical album? So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely, the power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred approximately at 3 p.m.
Fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable.
God, my throat is gonna hate me tomorrow. It was Electra. Carmen Electra.
According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
That's Phoenix Wright for you, yeah. I see.
Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break. Just like my...
You know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm sorry. However, there's one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have been snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Do you have any thoughts regarding this matter of the severed cable? Don't like how this is looking one bit. Let's come up with something to try and regain some momentum. Yeah, how sturdy of wires. Seriously. Also, I've never known wires to get brittle. I mean, I guess it could happen? I don't know. I didn't think they were made of the kind of material that would do that. If anything, I think they would fray and, like, dry out, but they wouldn't just, like, crack.
Let's state its opinion.
No, sorry. It is opinion. Well, then let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? Okay, so it's not... Ooh, could it be that, or could it be... Well, I don't feel like I can say Phoenix, because then that's incriminating the thing I'm trying to defend. So I'm tempted to say the umbrella, but the umbrella was underneath him at that point. Right? It's time to use the ultimate bullshitting time. Yeah. Yeah, really. This is more obvious than you think, if I remember. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna do the umbrella.
This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor,
Oh, no. The only thing that snapped is the mind of the defense.
that was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor.
Okay. It's not exactly obvious, I'll be honest. Why would the thing have snapped? I mean, Phoenix? This is the only thing I can think of, is that it's Phoenix's fault, but not that... Or, like, it's Doug's fault. This is tough. I can't really think of this. I'm thinking it might be Doug, because, like, we established that the victim moved after the push, so I think it might be that Doug's the... Oh, okay. Nope, that wasn't it. I don't, it's not that obvious. What is... At 2:55? Do I present this? Do I present Phoenix? It couldn't, I can't, Well, it couldn't have been... I don't understand. I'm gonna present Phoenix. I don't think this is it. Oh, it is? Weird. Okay. And it's a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds about right. Wait, are you saying that lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? No, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Yeah, the power did go out at 3. Or at least that's what they were saying.
Came to that same conclusion. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. So that impact that caused the cable to break. Well that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted. It doesn't make sense at all. The victim was shoved into the far pole. It couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here.
Ah!
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. And I say it was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne because she's a skank. Order in the court. The lamentations of my enemy, how I've longed to hear them. It's true, the defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any... Oh, I didn't mean to push that twice.
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madame Attorney's explanation You said some things that are a little bit different than how I remember them.
What the?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time, please, Mr. Judge?
Of course it's alright. Just go ahead and give your new testimony. I don't care about things like perjury or lying. Present the defendant to protect the defendant. Yeah, that didn't necessarily connect to me. Saw her true colors. What I witnessed, part 2. Part 2? Part 2, part 2, part 2, part 2!
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
No.
That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him. Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. Cable snapping and Dougie, it all occurred in less than a minute.
Yeah, okay. Lying in the face of court? I know, like... Hey, can I change my testimony? I was lying the first time. Yes, sure, go right ahead. So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, quite literally. That's great, Emerald. I love that.
And that's when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny. I have to tell the truth. Umbreon, listen to me. Beefies. Welcome back, sweet kitten. Oh, you are so sweet. Hey, you? What you doing? Wanna come up? Hey, you. Yo, sweet. Sweet Beef. You are so sweet. Come up here, Beef. Beefies. Come up here. Onto bed. I want everyone to see you. Yeah. Oh, maybe?
No, flop. He just flopped behind me. I saw the tail wag, yeah.
Yeah, Beefies is... You are just silly. You are just silly kitten.
Yeah, he just flopped on the floor behind me, so... This judge is the worst judge to ever judge, seriously. First time they give a lying to withholding information, which is a federal offense. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Pushed him twice.
Ms. Hawthorne, previously you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
That's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl. I know, Mr. Judge.
Was that a beef purr I heard? Probably not. I didn't hear it, and beef's not generally a loud purr.
You're so sweet. Please forgive little me.
Of course he won't. It's called perjury. Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on. Ho ho ho. Judge had better careful. Dark Alley is friendlier than that girl. Yeah, a little white lie that would have gotten a murderer off the stand. Or off the hook, excuse me.
Son was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know. He doesn't look like it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Wow. What a great girlfriend.
I never imagined he would cause an electrical cable to break, even though the cable was feeble and that wasn't his goal. Feeny is really scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
And Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
Spoiler, and I'm not going to tell you. Okay.
You're happily listening to the music on your headphones while you watch the scene unfold. Scene unfold.
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop battering the witness.
Holy shit, Mia Fey calling people out on fucking perjury, she's doing more than anyone else. I know, right? That's what makes her so amazing, and then she gets fucking murdered.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Well, I wished the best for them both, and that they would each give the fight their all. And then one of them and the victor would get to stab the other one.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And what happened after that?
He caught up and crouched from behind.
That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. It's pain. Were there any prints found on the back of this leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Madam Faye, may I suggest you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? Wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, but he would still leave some sort of implant mark thing. Would he?
Ugh.
The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted all occurred in less than a minute.
I feel like that's the lie statement, but I'm not quite sure. Do you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted?
I'm sorry, I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. I feel like I should present his autopsy report, because that was a 5-minute... Because it says it broke at 2:55, and then he died at 3. I have a sword in my umbrella, I was planning on giving them... Yeah, exactly! Exactly, Corn.
And I was gonna sell tickets to it.
Does this evidence... What? You're the one who's supposed to know. Oops, sorry. Still kind of new. A new penalty. Oh, come on. Crashed into him from behind? Oh! That was dumb. I had the right idea, just the wrong piece of evidence. There it is.
That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at.
It's the wristwatch.
Dun dun dun.
It's not the precise time.
Oh, yeah. Precise time the victim was electrocuted.
In other words, 3:05 p.m.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 there.
Do you care to explain that to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Please look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh out loud.
What exactly happened during this 10-minute interval?
What is that?
It was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow.
I'm reminded of an Austin Powers quote where he's like, "Oh, which is it, baby? Spits or swallows?"
This is nonsense. The real murderer?
Even if you can't deny the time between the cable break and the electrocution,
completely unaccounted for.
Well, then who are you trying to say could have done it?
Yes, I love that quote. I know. Oh, you've never seen Austin Powers? I loved the Austin Power movies. Powers movies.
There's only one person.
One person who could have done that to Mrs. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Is there a window for the real killer? Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. It's time to spit some rhymes. Yes, Your Honor, we're ready. Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Why, the real murderer is none other than Dahlia. It only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. I found the chick who plays a lot of Sheena in so. Oh, really? That's hilarious. Roll and stretch. He loves doing that.
You're so silly. You are so silly.
He does this thing where like he's sleeping and then he rolls over and then like stretches out and rolls to his side. It's so cute.
What? How can you?
Well, the defense is grasping its drugs.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to the music while cheering them both on as they fall? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. By the way, how's Skitty, Umbreon, and Violet doing? Well, certainly very cute. Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Ah! How can you say something so mean, Miss Madame Faye? I didn't do anything. Mrs. Faye. Hold it. No, Phoenix, you doofus. Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say. You? What is it? Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. They're doing great, sweet, and affectionate as usual. Umbreon is cuddling my leg and sleeping. Oh, Umbreon needs snuggles then. Yeah, Umbreon is so cute. He is the sweetest.
You said the people were also the sweetest.
Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Did you see the vid I took of me vacuuming Scout? Oh, I meant to bring that to Sun's attention. Sun, in my Discord, if you go to, I think it's YouTube videos, or, you know, self-promotion YouTube video, Corn's cat let him vacuum him, you know? Bailiff, grab that man. Ah! Achoo! Leave my dolly alone! Achoo, cough. That boy. Oh, that boy. He's gotten himself way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. Seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on the incident in your newspaper clipping. Plaper. Yep, police report. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You'd better take a good look at it. Okay. Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne, victim Diego Armando. August 27th at 4 p.m., even though there's no year attached to that. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found on the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity nor on the suspect's person. It's unclear how the poison entered the victim's cup. I just need Joker to finish this. Oh, no worries. It's okay, Groovy. Tell Joker that I'm sorry I can't join, and also that she's awesome. You'll better take a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Very serious accusation. Okay. Thank you, Groovy. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor,
Excuse me again, Drill Sergeant Beef woke me up, so I'm, like, super tired.
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't you worry, my dear. I have this situation well in hand. Go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should have let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is just ludicrous. This is all just too much for the poor little me to bear.
Corn is amazing, and I love it. Give Scout a kiss for me. Yeah, Scout is a good boy. Or, yeah, or girl. I'm pretty sure Scout's a boy, but yeah. I was trying to ask him what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. I know why. Me. I know. Me. Pick me. I know.
And then, the same day the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dolly Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about? Diego was Mia's boyfriend. Yes. Yeah. He's got his boy. Damn, it's a girl. Oh, okay. Well, they're both adorable. About the events of the day when we first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Objection!
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests she, in fact, has a very good reason.
Oh, meow. Hi. Are you being silly? You are. You're being a very silly. You are so cute, though. You are so cute. You know this? Do you know how cute you are?
Yo, big yawn. Okay. They both deserve kisses, absolutely. Very well then, the court grants the defense request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
How I Met My Feeny. How I Met Your Mother.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's just like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement's reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat.
There's the beef. Sweet kitten, come here. Come here, sweet kitten. Sweet, come here.
That's a good. Yeah. Can you guys see? The kitten?
Yeah, hey, beef.
Hey, you cute. Oh. Do you see this right now? Are you seeing this? Are you witnessing this? Hey, Beefy. You are so cute.
We've been going out ever since that fateful dinner. We're so lovey-wovey, we literally made people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Yeah, we can see him. How many testimonies is he gonna give? A lot. Mr. Wright, and you will be held in contempt of court. Now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. I mean, it's not exactly a dated term, but okay.
Beefies, you are so cute.
Beefton.
Until that time, you had been dating Mr. Doug Swallow. Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly, I'm ashamed of myself.
No, not at all. Look at me, I'm infamous for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle.
Yo.
Look at him being so adorable.
No, I know.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict.
The orange baby, I know. It's so cute. Yo, bath time.
Despite that, however, he always... Oh, wait, yeah. That's why some people also call him the Great Judge Genie. Okay. His butt has a bit of blue screen on it? Does it really? I need to adjust that. Sorry, hold on. Give me just a second. I'm going to remove the filter from the webcam, because I don't know why his butt would be green screened right now. Webcam. Properties. No, not properties. How do I remove filters? I don't get it. Why is there nothing to... Beef is chunky enough to be a green screen. Okay, oh, filters, there it is. Okay, hold up. Remove that. Yes, remove the chroma. Okay. Okay, there we go, we fixed it. Sorry, I'm still kind of getting used to Streamlabs. Or, to not Streamlabs, to regular OBS.
Just a meet in this really good. Courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
Yeah, everybody does it online nowadays.
That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, he was not only an art student, he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne.
As a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room.
This line of questioning is a waste of time and has nothing to do with the current murder case.
Hey, I'm warning you if this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue with her testimony.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What are you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases you, Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Okay, that's lies. Wait, do I present the article? Do I present the article or the police report? I'm gonna present the police report. Yeah. That was obvious.
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't actually come here for a much more important reason.
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your mouth, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
And I'm not talking about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Another tragedy.
Do you mean the incident in which the attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
She was the prime suspect in the criminal case just 8 months ago.
How could he not remember? Order. This is unbelievable. It's true then, the loveliest rose can hide the cruelest thorn.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. Eyewitness pain will not allow this.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me, go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, eh? I hope they didn't get to you first!
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth, and by that I mean a lie for the 4th time. I did not commit the crime that occurred that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the 2 crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Ooh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. TMI, Grossberg.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. But I only found his cup, so I put some poison in it. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison.
So you see, I'm
Innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
You and Butts Grossberg. I know. It's so gross. I don't want to hear about Grossberg's hemorrhoids. I really, really don't. So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of the cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Their power level is over 9,000!
What? 9,000? There's no way that could be right. I'm sorry. That's... I don't even know. Mia, you're going with the true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
His power level.
Met the lawyer who...
Yeah, okay. And why did you do that?
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were interviewed regarding another case. The lawyer that was killed. Oh, sorry.
The lawyer that was killed. So you wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us all what that incident was?
Have tricks up these sleeves of mine? Yes.
That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case.
Objection sustained. The defense's question is stricken from the record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Also stricken from the record.
I guess I was just born under a bad sign.
Don't worry, Dolly. I'll protect you. You heard that, man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please.
Gag. You really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reasons. I would be ill too if I had to deal with people like this.
I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened.
How long were you gone?
I already answered all the questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
That's a pretty long time.
What are you doing that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
What are you saying, Miss Faye?
Toilet? My perfect little dolly doesn't poop.
You're the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next.
Oh, Feeny, please.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. The line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony.
I heard it was lethal at just 2 teaspoons. At least that's what the instructions said when I got the poison. How much liquid is 2 teaspoons?
Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops says it's half a fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons.
It's about 2/3 of that amount, though. Poison found in a lawyer's mug of coffee. Must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. From Poison Incorporated. That's what it says on the box. Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
But it was detected. Where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry, all I know is what I overheard the policeman saying. He said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical processes. Well, that's quite impressive. Most impressive.
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? You see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
This shouldn't be too hard. Oh yeah, no, it really shouldn't.
The reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show you how you've gotten the poison? I think that's good enough reason, Mrs. Faye. Or Madam Faye.
That's right. And I think you've had enough of Miss Faye's questions. Words.
So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. All we have to do is find the way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Now just how did a... No, wait, great. Now just how did a lit... Oh, a lit student, okay. How did a literature student get a hold of poison of all things? I know, pick me. Me, I know. I believe it, so that's not the answer. I believe you should present Doug because he was a pharmacology student and he...
Objection!
Yeah. She's lit, man. Yeah, she's so lit, bro. She's just totally bombing. I don't know. She's so butter.
You wouldn't know how to get that kind. I don't believe you. What? In fact, I heard you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until about 8 months ago, Miss Dolly Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
The pharmacology.
His laboratory contains highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could have never obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The person who could have done it was the one sitting at his very table, you.
No!
Order. Could it be?
But that's nothing but a baseless accusation.
May I say something, Madam Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
I mean, 2 teaspoons isn't that much. I mean, like, you would need a container for any liquid. Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. Except for when she isn't.
You could have very easily gotten rid of something that small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law.
Oh yeah, I do remember the container being the poison. You know, being the thing Phoenix had.
Sir, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that. Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning. If we can kind of have some evidence, we're gonna lose this lead.
They conducted a full body search and of course the entire courthouse. Yeah, the container, poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
We're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder. Then where is the container? You mean the one that looks like a bottle and says it's a bottle? Did you see the judge's face? He had that like half eyelids closed, like he looked stoned.
Forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone who had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was the witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. Well, what? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. I can't imagine how it would contain anything, because that's not what bottles are used for. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain that if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No way!
Order in the court. Objection! Phoenix, I don't want to hear it. On behalf of Dahlia, I object. Phoenix,
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this. Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her?
Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Don't bother crying now, Dahlia. I know, right? Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Especially not me to my wife.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway?
Wow, rude. Rude.
Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Please, open your eye. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... because of that necklace. And is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace that you love to wear around your neck.
My necklace?
Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself.
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying.
But you never gave it back to her.
And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to... Oh, wait. Oh,
You insisted on showing it to everyone you met.
I want Mia to break out into Open Up Your Eyes. Yeah, that was a great song. Open up your eyes. See the world from where I stand. I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Whoa. Mia, are you alright? Oh, the defendant, he's getting away. Bailiff, hurry, hurry. What is happening? Mia, are you alright? Oh wait, oh. Mia, are you alright? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where is Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? The bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present! It's gone! What? That's terrible! Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when she slammed into me. Or when he slammed into me. Foolish boy, the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Honestly, I don't remember this part. Mr. Wright, this is sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. But it certainly won't be the last. I'm sorry.
I'm afraid your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay, just give back the necklace. Oh, yeah. He ate it, that's right. Oh, God. I ate it. You what? You ate it? I wonder if like they can legally like stomach pump you for it. Like do they have the right to open you up in a situation like this? It's too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits at first, but yeah. What the what? What is he doing now? Why you eat that? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? Oh, you swallowed it. I've got some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think it's that obvious. Or I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive.
Because that's how poison works. 2 seconds after you eat it, you're dead.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem.
Objection!
No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There, it's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is on the prosecution side, too. For example,
maybe Phoenix doesn't have a cold. Maybe he's been mildly poisoned. Maybe. Oh, Beef. Oh, such sweetness.
I would trust it with my life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. I win, LOL.
Well, that's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may have been impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything. Oh, God. We've moved on from big follows, and now it's Maestrum. Would Emerald or Groovy be available to banish said bot? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mr. Wright. I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? Yes, thank you, Emerald. There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day, the day I met Doug Swallow, that girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. I mean, you know, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Not, you know, a murderer for stealing poison. So talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's only one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. Dolly stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together in Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, it was her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye. If you're so certain about this theory, then let me ask you this. Now, this is something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore, who was she planning to kill? She was planning to kill Phoenix because he had the necklace and she didn't want him to have the necklace. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Me?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought it was Mr. Wright and we're in love. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to the incident, to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after that fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could only think of one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It cannot be. It's pretty good evidence. It's a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. There was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. To retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. It is, Phoenix. Suck it up.
Feeny, what a joke you are.
Yeah, and here's her true side.
Honestly, how can a woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne? Will you step on me?
It appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
Well, I mean... You are a criminal, yeah.
We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? Seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way?
That's hot.
Sorry? Absolutely no proof to you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well then, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine, then let me ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. No beef. I don't know if you guys see this. He's like upside down. Oh, he's so cute. I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
Ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. Because who wants a loser as an attorney, am I right?
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray. Why beef?
I know, I wish I could, like, turn my camera, but I can't.
Can you prove
I would establish her guilt once and for all. I can.
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. To be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's what
But you do.
Even so, I'd rather lose my attorneys than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly.
Stupid woman. It's the opinion of the court that there's already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will only allow one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the bottle was probably in there. Or then the poison was probably in there. In the bottle.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
No, it's bath time for beefies. Oh, you are so cute.
Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine.
After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
What was in the bottle? Yeah, I know.
Yes, I'm still on the first case. It's a long case and I'm doing all the voices and stuff. Are you calling me stupid, Groovy? This is the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. And she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was gonna take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws.
No, I just remember being so long. Wait, you've played this before?
After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I'd like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Yeah, this one does really go on for a long time, but I have a feeling it's probably important for the story. I haven't beaten this one though. Oh, okay. Get such a VA act. Thank you. I stopped at yeah, I think I stopped at like the second case or something like that. Not that it was bad, I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't continue. I got distracted. Someone she had accidentally run into the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. No, that's Phoenix Wright. She did the same thing this time as well. After oh, bless you, Beef. Are you okay, Sneezy Kitty? I was just burned out. Yeah, that's basically the same with me. The 4th and 5th were the best ones. So, oh wait, oh, you mean, okay, never mind, sorry. You mean cases. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Phoenix Wright.
I believe that she did testify she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check the victim. On top of that, because of her power outage, some students had shown up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that poison bottle, a bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she did. She disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. You are so silly and so cute. No, please. No. Sweet kitten. Oh, that's a beef. It is a beef. He is a beef. Aren't you a beef? So cute. I love him. Come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking skank. I mean, liar. Got him. Is right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Objection!
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne. Miss Cold Medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Ooh. Do you think you've won? Well, do you? That's just fine.
Oh, no worries, Groovy.
For the time being.
Victory is yours. For the time being? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it, even though I was just convicted of 2 different murders. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Yes, but, yes.
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Phew. It's finally all over.
Objection. I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim except for all of the evidence.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. I don't believe a word that this rookie lawyer said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Oh yes, it just comes out on her own. Yeah. Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said...
There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure this couldn't possibly there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
Yes, but...
Here comes the back pedal. Come now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. Take the poison. Yeah. How much do you trust? Or how much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yeah!
My hair is flying off! My beautiful hair! No! I'm aging! It's like walking out into the sunlight! No! This is bad for my skin! I'm sorry, Beef. I didn't mean to wake you up. I'm so sorry to get this. This is so sweet. Oh, I'm sorry, Beef. It's not a mistake. Stay. Oh, Beef. Oh, you just wanted the floor? Okay. That's cool, too. Those roly-polies, yeah. You are so soft and cute. You are so soft and cute.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file the papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
And boy, he's wait, who's thick? Now he's back to how we knew him as. Yeah. Just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Fay,
Yes, Your Honor?
is it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Oh, Beef? He's not that thick. He's a very muscular cat, to be honest. This can't be happening.
This can't be happening, excuse me.
It lost his spirit along with his hair. I'm so funny. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true, my dear Dolly. He's a tough orange. He is a tough orange. Especially when he wakes me up at 6 in the morning. He's very tough then.
I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. Court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright.
And he just doesn't say anything.
What, do you guys not see the words? Only me? No?
Poor cat. Yay, the first court case. Under my belt.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Way too much information. Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you could stop talking about them?
Seriously, thank you.
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? I wouldn't know. I sold your mother out. Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
too real. Now it's time for 4 more. Thanks. I was thinking... Go on. The dolly I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. Oh, stretchy beef. Agonizingly long cases? You sound like you want this to end, Groovy. I can't imagine why. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, and look what's right in front of you. It's big and voluptuous, and you need to get on it. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. It makes it easier to... I'm sorry. Try to grow up a little. I'll help you with the growing process. Oh no. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. They say I'm the longest. What kind of company does this guy keep? The birth is relatively short. Oh, okay. That's good. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were the art department? Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Yeah, I wonder who it could be. I'm gonna study my butt off and become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Yes, actually, in a variety of ways. You know, when you're alive, when you're dead, when you're inhabiting the body of your little sister and your nephew, or sorry, your niece. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. Yeah, very sad. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, don't forget to turn the stove off. No matter what, you always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. And your sword for disembowelment. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. That is a story for another day. Now is the story about how I became Batman. I don't know. Yeah, I think I've done episode 2, and that's like... I don't even think I finished episode 2. I think I, like, started it, and like, midway through just kind of stopped. The time is 1 a.m. No, it's actually almost 4 p.m. Oh. I was expecting an explosion. Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. It definitely won't get stolen ever. Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solidest security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check? Ow. It was loud. Ah! We've been had! I did it. Kinda regret it. Why do you regret it? Ha ha ha! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Clips run the world. You're being not so Sisa. Yeah, sometimes. But I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Though my people need me. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Ah ha 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 ah ha 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 ha. Batman. Like the Mario Phantom Thief mask? Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the Mario, Phantom mask. Phantom Thieves are, Persona 5.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
Just about to hit the big time. My...
You know what? I thought better. Get a load of this. I know that? Oh, okay. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are getting married.
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? You haven't changed a bit. Thank goodness, the animators would have had to draw a new character design.
Have you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
Thank you for holding back. You're welcome, Groovy. I've seen some. No, I know. I'm just saying. I am.
That's right. That's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Haha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight? I've seen Child play Persona 5, yes. I had no idea what it was at the time. It was awesome, though. His name is Sumire. Just Sumire. Oh.
The Treasures of the Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry pass.
Yeah, I streamed through Persona 5 Royal entirely. That was one of my longest series. And actually, the very first thing I've ever uploaded to my Stream Archives channel was a Persona 5, VOD. Super long series. Yeah, I mean, it's a long game. It's JRPG. This young lady right here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat behind the scenes, with my large amount of money. Wait, oh, what? Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. The actual Persona 5? Well, I mean, the Royal is just Persona 5 with extra stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's like saying the actual Mario Kart 8 when referring to Deluxe. In reality, she's a spirit mirror and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
This little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually just call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
Who are you talking to, Mr. Nick?
The audience, Pearl.
No, I'm a bit young, but I can help. But I want to help Nick in any way I can. Or help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
This is why I like you. Well, thank you. I have quite an obscene... Oh, hey! Oh my gosh, it's VHS Dick Rock. Strikers. Oh yeah, I did stream Strikers as well. It's VHS Dick Rock.
Hi, Beefies. Hi, you. Come up here. Come up here, sweet kitten. Yeah, come up here.
I don't want to remember. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious... What are you doing, Beef? Oh, he was just rubbing his face on some cables. Okay. The Kurain channeling technique.
Meow? Yes, Beef? Yes? Are you sweet? Are you? Oh, what sweetness.
And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright.
Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Well, that would be illegal, Maya.
Yeah, Mother Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to go see the exhibit.
I heard Shadow Sun talking about a foul cry. Cause it's funny. Cause it's funny. Where? Oh, the Beef leave? Yeah, Beef's gone. Okay. Might as well head on out. Phallic? Yeah. Yeah, as in shaped like a certain object. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Oh, there's the Beef. Are you sweet? Meow. Why you meow? What you meow about? What you doing? Why you meow?
Okay.
Wow, this is awesome!
There's a rock here, and yeah. I thought, wasn't Emerald there for that? Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember some scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
And find the VOD to give out context, but I'd rather not. But I mean, there's a clip of it. Family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Nothing bad ever happens in the basement.
Alright. Guess we should go say hello. Now we're actually playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I think I remember this little folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf writing folding screen.
It's so secret. Why is the most prominent thing in the exhibit?
No, it's okay, Groovy. Just a bunch of old urns. And are these really treasures too?
Oh wait, are these really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. All it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. I like museums.
Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it. Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Kurain Village.
Yeah, look at that. Somehow, it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Mine, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it.
Big Zam? I'm thinking Big Zam.
Yikes, you're right.
Come on, the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might just get mad. What's with this big cushion? It's lying around with nothing on it.
Well, maybe it'd just be the greatest treasure of all.
Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I better really take your breath away.
Okay. Piece of cloth with torn... Wait, a piece of cloth with a torn of... What? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. By the way, I'm not a... Yes, oh yeah, I meant to talk about that. It's really cool they announced Kingdom Hearts 4. So technically people knew about it for a while because NVIDIA GeForce had this huge leak of games that hadn't been announced yet, and people were doubting its legitimacy. I kind of was, in a way, but it's proving to be true. It had Kingdom Hearts 4 on it, it had a lot of things. I never learned how to read! Words are very hard sometimes, it's true. Especially when I'm trying to be entertaining and failing miserably. Probably esoteric knowledge on only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Pretty sure the number has just gone up since the last time I saw it. Oh yeah, of course I do. It's Pit. I never learned how to read. Well, you're looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. It does. This kind of looks like the area that Sun had trouble with, where Sun didn't realize that she could look left and right. Nope, this is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright?
Eek, a monster, you were right.
Oh, the parking lot. Yes, yeah, the parking lot. I mean, I honestly, maybe I should have told you sooner, but it was just so funny to me that it's like, it says slide right there on the screen. Huh? A monster? Eek, a monster! Good evening, it's nice to see you again. I can't do I can't do all these voices. You, I know you. I mean, I could give her like a smoker voice. Nice to meet you too, little myth. No, I couldn't do that. They would destroy my throat, which is already kind of destroyed.
Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearly?
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. Samus!
I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. Whatever. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements, because that worked out great last time.
Groovy! I notice you. You have been noticed.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since last we met.
So this warehouse, the really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here.
Are you Adrian Andrews? It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Guido! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you again! Hi! Pigeon! I'm so happy you're here! Riza Hawkeye. Oh, no worries, Corn.
Beef! Come up here, Beef.
He's currently in the kitchen protesting.
Nick, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
I'm existing. I mean, like, of course I understand, but I am so glad to have you back, because I was thinking about, like, I haven't seen Guido in a long time. Like, I really hope he's okay.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him get off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. When I needed a pack of smokes. Super late. Yeah, it is pretty late.
Hi, Beef. Are you? Meow. Hi, you sweet kitten. What you want? You want love? I've got love for you. It's not dinner time yet, but I've got love. Oh, sweet. You wanna come up here? You wanna come up? What you want?
Meow Beef, I know. Don't give Sam a... Okay, I won't. But I can't do that
This is a good result!
Oh my gosh, Snail! Thank you for the raid, Snail Raid! Hello, everyone! You know what?
Oh, Beef, what are you doing, you silly?
This is just silly.
Hello! Hold on one second.
Beef, come here, Beef. Come here.
You big kitten. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. I've got Beef here. He is so cute. He doesn't generally let me hold him long, but I get to hold him. Okay. Yeah. Didn't get to hold him for that long, but...
It's the Beef. Meow. Why you meow? What?
Look at our boy, yes. Yes, thank you, Joker. How was your stream? I know you said to avoid it because it would have spoilers. So I did. Almost cried. Oh. No. You remember, don't you, the Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
Cat is a chonker? He's not that much of a chonk. So thick in spoiler sauce. Goodness.
Stuck in
Yeah. Have you seen Cats? He's not that chonky. He's not. Like, a lot of him is muscle because he's a very strong cat. What is spoiler sauce? It's what you put on the spoiler chicken, and then you put it in the spoiler oven. Strong boy. Yeah. See, you want to know how you know? It's because, like, when he does the loaf, like, his muscles are actually, like, protruding from the, you know. Yeah. Okay, sure thing. Oh god, Guido, don't say such things. Ripped. He is kind of strong. I mean, he was a stray for a while, so he developed quite a lot of things. My god is thin. Damn it. After that, I quit the manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Ew, that's a relief. My god is swole. My dog. Okay. Son, please excuse my accusation of Beef's thickness. I mean, he's a little thick, but he's not chonk. He could be if we fed him that much. Like, he's always hungry. He always wants food. So it's like, even a minute after we feed him his dinner, he comes meowing at us as if we never fed him. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, and he complains quite a lot. Very noisy. It must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. Works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. And the freshest toy! This is Maya to a T. Does Maya meow that much?
Yeah, I did. That's really wonderful.
This baby is pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. Security guards are all very highly trained as well.
That sounds good. What's with that face she's making? That's because she's lying. Which one, Guido? We must know which one you choose. Security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door.
It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say.
I've never heard that, but that, I mean, yeah, that's true. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. That's not very secure.
That means what?
She can when you're in the vicinity over. Oh, I see. Beef will just meow regardless. Like, Beef meows so loud that even in the kitchen, that's like downstairs, opposite end of the house, I still hear him meow through the door. Such loud kitten. The camera's set up to take a photo, then it goes in or out. And the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see, that's some pretty high-tech stuff.
Yeah, that's some pretty high-tech stuff.
Brr. Looks like a big part of us. All I can read on it is the brr.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
I kinda doubt it.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it said spaghetti.
What? Yeah. It says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Saku! Hi, Saku! It's good to see you. You missed me lifting the beef. He's down here, but I don't know if you can see him. Being silly across the floor.
Oh, big stretchies. Yo, you sweet kitten.
Saku, you're very precious. Maybe it was a typo. Might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti's the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Well, I mean, the cat's still here, but I was holding the cat. Hold him for long because it's not because of thickness. It's because Beef doesn't like being held. Whenever Beef wants to be let go, I let him go because I don't want him to feel trapped. But since he doesn't like being held, you only get to hold him for a couple seconds. Emerald gonna flex that coin. Yeah. Absolutely should. But yeah, as we approach 6 o'clock, Beef will become very meowy.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Have Saku money, thank you. Saku money, I hear, is just as valuable as real money. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
You hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Why are you telling me that? Oh, I remember there being something about this. It's worth more than real money. I see, I see. Well, then I'm honored to receive it.
That's Mystic Ami.
It's a statue of the woman who invented the channeling technique Ami Faye. Sans, it's good to see you too. Statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Fey branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Beef. Yes, beef. Yo. Is holding the shito. That creepy looking thing she's holding.
Don't ask me, how would I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've seen that statue.
Oh, okay, sure thing, Saku. Groovy, groovy. While Saku's gone, shout out Saku. But yeah, I'll see ya. That thing is the Kurain Shichishito. Yeah, I can't say that. Thank you, Groovy. Or, well, I guess Emerald could have done it too, but... Excellent. The ceremonial sword. It's not the real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Oh, phooey. I wanted to cut something.
Why are you eyeing me for? What are you eyeing me for? Shoot, they weren't gone. Shichishito. 74 blade. I guess so, yes. This one is a tongue twister. It really is. I'm just gonna call it the Shito. It's already 8 o'clock. Have you eaten yet? Well, actually. I've heard they've made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor.
Beef.
Beef. No, not a toy. Not for kittens. Yeah, I know, but it's not for kittens. Beef. Why are you being a troublemaker? Why do you do this? Why you mess with the cables? Meow. Oh my god. Excuse me. Hi, Beef. Hi, you. I love you arguing with Beef. I know, I do argue with him a lot. Beef, what are you doing? No, not that. Not that. Hold on. No. I know, but this is not a cable for the kittens. I know, it's a sick cable, I know. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I thought that, oh my god. I'm gonna die. Can I just die? Can I just go? Can I just leave this planet forever?
This is a good result!
And Logos rated me too, thank goodness. Beef shenanigans. Logos, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. No, I will die. Son, I will actually die. Phoenix!
Funny 365 shaky
sub.
hype. Funny 365 shaky hype. Funny 365 shaky hype. Funny 365
Oh, no
shaky
worries,
hype.
Logos. I
Funny
just appreciate you coming by
365
and rating
shaky
and all.
hype. Funny
It means a lot to me, thank
365
you.
shaky hype.
Did somebody say shenanigans? I would love some shenanigans right now. I'm so glad to see you again, Phoenix. I hope you've been okay. Still on the first Ace Attorney game? I see. Yeah, I never beat the third one. This is the third one, and I never beat it, so my sister, who was playing through the games with me, beat it, and I haven't yet, so I'm streaming so that way we're all caught up. But yeah, bye Logos, thank you again, I really appreciate it, and welcome to everyone who joined in. I'm Super Shadow 271, and I play a lot of different games because I'm a game collector, and I think it's all fascinating. Hold on, wait. Phoenix, shenanigans, yes, of course, that's okay, Logos, thanks for that. Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant that you look at? What? What is happening? I am so confused. Oh, we all dine together. I like the sound of that. Dine. It's so fancy. My overcharged tax money is back. We're surviving this month. Yay! Money. Woohoo! Off the
it's lunch. Haha, Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, great idea. I'll have kids' dinner for me.
Could I have gifted a Lucy sub? Oh no. Well, I guess you'll just have to gift it to me then. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I just... shall we head upstairs then? Get the reference, Sans? I don't get the reference. After that hey, you know what? We're playing as Phoenix, and Phoenix joined chat. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibit's opening, or the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. You ever watch Super Troopers? I actually haven't, no. I don't really watch a whole lot of movies. Just could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. Why are you heading out, Groovy?
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Maya, I'd like it if you didn't imply that I was a toilet person. Give me a break, would you? My brain has just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm gonna go turn on the TV.
God, I'm not cut out to be a voice actor. I don't have the throat for this. I need like an iron throat. It's just fitting with the emote. I guess so. Recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. Last 30, despite... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's tough to do voices like this. Brother wants to play Apex. Yeah, no worries, Groovy. You go play the Apex and you win. This is the 5th heist of this phantom thief who targets rare treasure. Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes, now, get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask to Mask. Our most valuable treasure. Our friendships. The sacred urn was stolen.
What? God, my throat is killing me. Friendship is gone. Get out of my house, Maya. Sacred urn. Refresh my memory a little. What is this sacred urn? It's it's an urn that's important.
It's the most important treasure in Korean Village, that's all. Look, it's right here on the poster. Don't you remember what's inside? It contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yeah. That's right. Hold up. That urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well, TV, there are some things better left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
No. No, we already solved that. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean Village near the VHS stick. Maya's hometown. Sacred urn. Turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Yeah, the friendship really was stolen. R.I.P. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go find the bad guy who did this. Yeah! The sacred urn, and get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Mine.
Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. Like you can just call me out, he's super adorable. But aren't you in pain from your stream? So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask to mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask to mask.
I'm just eating candy? Well, unfortunately, coordinating it now would be really difficult, but I may take you up on that in the future. I'm planning on doing this every Sunday, so that way Sun can watch. And then tomorrow I'll be playing a game that will probably be going for a while, and then so on and so forth.
Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
Sunday fun day.
1 year ago, the murder in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. His urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Yeah, so Sun can watch.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mr. Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Maya, she didn't do it. Maya, like, forget I said it. I just used to say Ami. Call Joker and you get adorable for free? I mean, yeah, if you tune into Joker's streams or call or just talk in general, you get adorable. Accidentally broke into a million pieces. Tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm no good at arts and crafts spelling either.
Incredible! Anyway, this is how our gluing project turned out. Nobody noticed. The piece is wrong, and now it says, instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. Yeah.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay. Let's move.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. Oh no. It's you. I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be the one asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any...
Alright, we got it. Thought you two kiss and make up already. Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. A good chance for you to try and remember it right. Yeah, let me just call him Dick Gumdick. I think that'll work. Duck, I love dick shoes. Everywhere I go, I see you. So if this case is about my home, is it also about my cat's home? Good question.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess.
What happened? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, so you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl, it's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask to Mask.
I know about that too. Detective, can't you see something other than that? Or tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. Maybe a little. The crime occurred around... That is the last of my water. I hope that lasts. The crime occurred around last night around 1:30. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from God at the scene of the crime, pal. He said, the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime, you mean here, right?
Wrong. Urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and he gets a swell head thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace Detective?
I have a feeling I know.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask to Mask.
Oh wait, about this mask and...
Hi, Beefies. Oh, you sweets. Yo, fend and flop and roll. Oh, you are so cute.
Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guy. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask to Mask. Some kind of master of disguise, huh? He only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew you were planning on stealing the Sacred Urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? I mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective, anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get a stolen treasure back.
Wow, that's quite impressive all by himself.
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. None of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
Mr. Detective was able to retrieve stolen treasure from the thief?
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. Down in the basement warehouse, huh? What's this calling card? And what does it have to do with the Phantom Thieves? Here it is. Don't open it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask to Mask signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. Didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. By operation... I thought better of this joke. Never mind, sorry. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real is by this emblem. It's not a very good verification. Like, yeah. I mean, if it's just a mask, that could be recreated.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you could have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess. I just gotta see who the detective is, because I have a suspicion, but I don't...
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
It's probably because it's air-conditioned, to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little Banquet of Chaos. The heck does that mean? Okay, that was not who I thought it was. I'm afraid I have very little time to offer, but please make yourself at home. He looks like the penguin if he lost weight, you know? Shh, silence!
Now I see, it's all becoming clear. What do you see?
That's the Phantom Mask from Mario. Ever played it? Yeah.
Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that is nothing but a question of why. And a traveler of both time and space, a swimmer of dreams. What's he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Neither can I.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. Introduce myself. My name is Atme, Luke Atme.
I love it and hate it at the same time. No, actually, I don't hate it. I love it. Luke Atme. Of course.
Ace detective.
Oh, hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Luke Atme. I'm leaving. I love it. I do love it. Ace Attorney.
I'm my Fae, a spirit medium. And I'm, Pearl Fae. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Why is that just one short of a baker's dozen? Yeah, it's a great moment. Unfortunately, though, A, it's getting close to the end of stream time, and B, my throat is absolutely destroyed right now, so I think it might be a good idea to just save here, and we pick this up next Sunday, if that's alright with everyone. Still, though, thank you all so much. We'll talk to Luke next week. Oh, my throat hurts so bad. Thank you. I hope I did a good job. I'm so happy. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no worries, Sans. And thank you, and you're welcome, Groovy, as well. Been villain accused by assumption and now stalked. You're not okay. Keep going. Well, I'm sorry, Groovy. You're not going to be okay. Well, I appreciate you too, Ryan. Perfect V8. Thank you. I hope so. You're so funny. Thank you. Heck. I don't know if I deserve that praise. But, yes, that's going to be it from me for today. Yes, have a good rest of your day. I try and stream every other day, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. Next stream is going to be the start of what will hopefully be on my channel for a long time. And yeah, and then I'll play Time Splitters and, alternate until Sunday, and so on and so forth. If you're interested, I have a Discord, !Discord, or there's a link in my About section. It's the best way to keep up with when I go live and what my thoughts are on things, and just talk with cool people. So, there's that. And, yeah, we'll talk in DMs. But, we're also gonna go raid someone, just before we go. If anyone has any suggestions for a raid, let me know. Otherwise, I've got a few I could probably do. Yeah, unless anyone has any suggestions, we could go raid, Daydream. Yeah, Sure, well, actually, hold on, wait. Meow. Beef. Meow. Oh, we could raid Techie. Daydream replay? Well, yeah, oh gosh, I'm tempted, and also, you know what, can I even, will she allow this? Okay, well, you know what, we're gonna raid Techie, cause, she's doing a Pokemon thing, and it looks fun, and she's been nice, so I'm gonna go raid her. But yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, rating, subbing, all that. I really appreciate all of it. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.